Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's RWBY Volume 4, Chapter 10, Kuroyuri. And I am watching immediately after the previous episode. I do have the time, thank goodness for that, because now I really want to see this backstory, because I'm pretty sure directly after Ren's behaviour in 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, we're gonna get it. So, RWBY and Jean are headed there, and Ren and Nora are heading over the mountains, or at least to a higher vantage point. So, I'm wondering if whatever Jean and RWBY interact with at Kuroyuri, at the corresponding time, narratively, Ren and Nora are reminiscing about that certain thing. Because otherwise, you know, they're not there to tell the story to John and RWBY. So, and they also need to be involved in some way in the episode, because obviously it's the name of the place. We're obviously going to see the place as it is, while also seeing how it was in the past. So, it's going to be interesting to see how they present this, and makes me think that we know that Weiss has a plan going on with Klein now. Like, they seem to have reached an understanding, and Yang is on her way to improving with Taeyang. So I think the bulk of this episode is going to be Kuroyuri and Jean and RWBY, Ren and Nora, everything they're doing, and an immediate update on Sun. If we get some Weiss and Yang as well, that's fine. I just hope they balance it out right, screen time wise. Well, I'm excited either way, so we're going to jump into this right now. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about Oscar. It never crossed my mind that we could pitch in with him at some point again. He's finally setting out. You could only ignore the wizard for so long. Don't make me Expelliarmus your brain.
I'm sorry. You know, the weirdest part is how it feels. Leaving home is crazy. Going to the city is crazy. Everything you've told me is completely crazy.
You sound like
It
Dipper.
doesn't feel crazy anymore. It feels like I'm doing the right thing.
Mabel, this whole thing is crazy.
I suppose that's good.
No. It's scary.
All new things are, until you get used to them and then you conquer them. Ooh. That realistic lightning though, thank you. I sometimes get so sick of thunder and lightning happening at the exact same time in cartoons and animated media. There's a flash, then you wait, and then there's a boom. That's how lightning works. I'm glad they did that. That was cool.
What do you mean?
Hazel. Hazel, Hazel. Oh yeah, I suppose they don't know each other. They're just here by coincidence.
Don't let such a small obstacle block your path.
Thank you, random tall stranger.
Who is he?
Someone from my past.
Oh?
Someone who should not be taken lightly.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't know what's going on with you. I was surprised to see him there. I suppose he did need to go to Mistral to have the meeting with the White Fang leader, I guess. Wow, yeah. That was a pretty brutal attack.
Oh, man.
Come on.
Crow depends on you finding something, so... What you'll find, I don't know. But you're gonna find something.
Any of these places look like a pharmacy?
It's honestly hard to tell.
Yeah, one black smudge from another black smudge. It's like...
Ren really didn't want to come here, did he?
Child bike, really?
Didn't seem so.
Do you know why?
Oh, teammate.
I think I have a pretty good idea.
That I never considered that either. That Jean is still a teammate. He'd have picked up on certain things. Oh, a wilted flower. Okay. Oh! Oh.
Why, hello, little Lie. Are we trying to...
Oh yeah, lie, Ren.
I found a flower on the water.
Oh, he sounds almost British.
Can we take it home and plant it in the garden?
Oh, no, sweetheart. That flower lives here.
He's so precious.
But I'll tell you what you can do. Take this Lian and go find something nice for your father's return. He's been hunting for quite some time. I bet the journey's been very tiring, don't you?
Yes.
Do you think you'll know what he wants?
Where's Nora?
I think he wants a water flower in the garden.
Why did you have to inherit my sass?
When the depressing thought hits you that this lovely lady is dead.
Well, something just your size.
Socket, please.
No underage boozing for you. Oh, I want one. Don't make me hungry. Oh. Oh.
Where'd you get that bread? I didn't see you pay for it, thief.
No, look, it's all moldy.
I think she got it from the trash.
Let me see. Ah, she bit me. Where'd she come from? She's dressed all weird.
I bet she's a bear. Like a dog or something.
Does that mean I have rabies?
So what happened to her parents?
Father?
Ah, he looks so cool.
What is happening here?
Oh, poor baby. She just wants to eat. I always think it's wrong
You wish to run with the rest of them?
that we can't help the homeless. Homeless get denied food, they get
Sometimes
arrested
the
for not
worst
moving
action
on,
to
they
take
get bullied.
is
Where's the
take
help?
No action at all. Go home. I need to speak with the mayor.
He's cool. I really like his beard, especially. Okay, so different parts
Nothing.
of the village will
We should get back to
remind
Crow.
through flashback. Okay. So there are some still around.
It's far off.
I know.
But that's probably what Ren and Nora are dealing with, right? If that came from the mountains.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Aww.
This is all my fault. I
This is
should've
no
never
time for
dragged you
guilt,
guys into
Rubles.
this.
You You didn't drag us in. We wanted to come.
But
She asked you if you were sure at the end of Volume 3.
We lost Pyrrha. You lost her too.
Oh, they're addressing this.
And your team, and in a way, your sister. But you're still here.
Yeah.
Despite
It's a
everything
big credit
we've lost,
people are giving RWBY.
everything you could still lose, you chose to come out here. Because you felt like you could make a difference. You didn't drag us along. You gave us the courage to follow you.
A bit like Luffy. From One Piece, not me. Oh. That was really sweet. I think that's possibly John's best moment of the volume so far. RWBY needed to hear that. That was so cool of you.
Right now, okay? Let's go.
Now, are we going to see Raven at some point
On!
in this
What
flashback?
are you doing? We need to hurry!
We can go to the safe house.
No. I saw the beast. We need a huntsman. And you two need to leave.
What?
Beast. Is that the same wyvern-like thing?
It's okay, darling. Everything's okay.
Oh. You can't just do that!
Mother? What? Where's Mother?
I just did a full circle then.
What's going on? Where's Mother?
I went full circle. I almost just started sobbing, but then it came right back and now I'm just in shock again.
Why? You have to run.
No.
That was so sudden. That really worked as a shock. Well played. Seriously.
Listen to me, son. You have to be brave now. Do you understand?
No, please. Please, I can't.
Yes, you can! Take action, son. Your mother and I love you.
Mother.
He's a ranger as well. That makes him extra cool. That looks like a tall, ugly-like monster. It doesn't look like the wyvern at all. So there are other big ones? Oh, it's Nora. Oh, go to her. Go to her. Oh, baby. And of course, she's upset, and that's a negative emotion. Some centaur-looking thing? Oh. A semblance? I don't think we saw what resemblance is.
Hey. We have to be brave.
Oh, the Grim looks so cool now. I love it. Oh. Oh? Is he invisible to Grim? Can he, like, hide them from being sensed? That is huge. My god. I'm still not 100% on what he did.
I'm scared. Me too.
Well, it's completely normal, I assure you. Oh.
It's okay.
Oh. She's scared of being abandoned, bless her. No, I'm coming back.
We'll keep each other safe.
Well, it's a start for a weapon. And that's why she loves hammers. Oh!
Nora.
I just got it, and that hurts. That hurts. Ah.
We never get the easy path, do we?
If I know anything about Skyrim, there's something sleeping in there.
And you?
I've got you here, don't I?
Oh,
Come on. There's more than one way up a mountain.
little Miss Flirt.
Hey!
Hey, with all this lightning around, she could absorb it at some point.
Think it might lead to the peak?
I suppose there's only one way to find. Yes, yes. Very funny.
Hey, what's wrong?
He recognizes the
the
mark.
symbol for Shion Village.
Shion? But that's the village where we found the huntsman. It's weeks away from here.
So the same bandit clan.
Red? Wait! Oh my gosh.
So was this a den of bandits? There's black looking blood everywhere. From Grimm?
No.
Or this whole time, that mark on the floor wasn't the mark of bandits. I mean, sure, coincidentally Raven's group attacked Shion and then the Grimm came in and finished it off, but is that a hoof print of that centaur-like thing? Because they made a point of never showing its face, like, which implies that we don't get to see it yet. It's going to show up. And with it being in the liquid as well, that's what's tipped me off. It's a footprint. It's a hoof print. Now, when people were reacting to Remembrance, I think it was, where they first stumbled upon Shion Village and saw it. Yeah, I think it was. Some reactors were like, could it like some sort of elephant's footprint? And people in the comments were like, no, it's obviously the symbol of the bandits or whatever. So, oh, it's not going to be a grand. Oh, and they were treating them like they were idiots. But it turns out it might have been a Grimm, the big one with the hoofies to leave the hoofy prints. So yeah. Though maybe coincident, I don't remember how close the Grimm's attacks were to the start of the commotion in the flashback. I'd have to watch it again, but did Ravensroof attack this place as well, or did they just attack Shion? Either way, this big Grimm is in the area. It seems to like walking around Mistral, and that's the thing. That's the thing causing all the destruction. Wow. I can't wait to see it. Like, it's like bouncing around in those trees, so that implies that Ren and Nora are gonna see it face to face and relive some trauma in the next episode, but though still, as much of a bombshell as that was, I still say that the highlight of this episode was John speaking to RWBY. That was so needed. Well played. Well played. Like, you know, the whole way RWBY was feeling, like, it was understandable. And then John comes out and says what everybody's been saying for the longest time. Like, some people that criticize John say, well, RWBY's lost this and this and this, and she watched Pyrrha die right in front of her. And John brought this up. Like, so that can no longer be held over him. Like, in one of his best character moments to date, he laid it out to RWBY and gave her the boost of confidence that she needed, and that was awesome of him. Because even I remembered that at the end of Volume 3, she was like, you sure you want to come along? I was like, and even Nora's like, we wouldn't be here if we weren't up for it. Yet, bless her and her guilt, RWBY's forgetting that. And she talks about, you know, Tyrion and stuff like, you didn't know about it either, Rubles. It's not your fault. You know, maybe, you know, you could have been told a little more by other people. Like, there's nothing you've done that puts you at fault. But Tiny Ren and Tiny Nora are adorable, huggable little pure souls, and I loved seeing their flashback. Yeah, it seemed a little bit rushed in places for time constraints, but that quick and brutal dispatching of the mother completely took me off guard and genuinely made me feel upset. It was a great way, I think, this may be very well intentional, of showing how cruelly and quickly life can be taken. Like, it was very realistic, as in sometimes it's just like that, gone, that person is dead. You know, like, that is how it is sometimes, and that drives home the tragedy, which I think is what almost set me off. It was effective, and I appreciate that. Several things about these last few episodes have been especially effective, and I just cannot wait to see how it's going to go from here. You know, everything is on point right now. Everything is coming up gold. And before I forget it, that line from Nora rivaled the Blake... no, not line, but... I'm getting tripped over my words now, you see. I'm emotional now. That moment with Nora and the hammer, that rivals Blake's lines for a sudden punch to the gut. Oh. You know, to think that she got her love of using a hammer, like, even though it fits her personality to a T, just think that she got that from the simple gesture of Ren giving it to her to defend herself. That is just fantastic. Very poetic, very fitting, a great bit of, you know, flashback-based character building. Oh, awesome stuff. This is probably one of my favourite episodes of the volume so far that didn't include a big fight. So, on that note, I shall be doing the final 2 episodes tomorrow, and I am so looking forward to it. I'll see you guys next time.